This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here we go. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Van Vliet with it. Launches it. Sinks it from... distance. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Brown. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Rebound, Boston. Here's White. Tatum with a screen. White drives in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about DWhite, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because DWhite's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
Jabari Smith.
Yep, that one goes.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
Now here's Tatum. Outside White. Brown with a screen. 6 to shoot. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Simons. White for 3. He drops it from range.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Pass to Thompson. Durant with it. Now guarded by White. Shoots it from the corner. Smith no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
On the wing, Tatum. And here's Simons. Thompson pulls it in.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Durant for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And here's Tatum. Outside White. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Rockets lead by 6. Durant looking around. Shoots over Tatum. Durant, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Simons. On target from range.
He is such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Van Vliet outside. Over to the wing. The 3, Smith. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Smith's got 5 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Queta gets the bucket.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 4. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. And that one's long. Boston on offense. Simons outside. White looking it over. Tatum with a screen. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Fires from 14. The rebound, Celtics.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
White for 3. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
From 18 feet away.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster still very young with room to grow.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. The teardrop. Got a hand on it. And stolen by Durant. Over Tatum. No good. Off the front rim. Boston trailing. Outside White. Got it. Good job in the low post. White's got 9 points.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Oh, deflected. Simons with a steal. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Basket's good. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Pass to Simons. Over Van Vliet. And it's Simons missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now here's Simons. Outside Pritchard. Five to shoot. From the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JV always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Capella. Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Kick out to Brown. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Durant. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Eason with some nice D. Pass to Durant. Back to Eason. Here's Okogie. No points yet. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
Simons deciding where to go with it. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Simons has got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. he's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Pass to Capella. Now Easton. And here's Shepard for three. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Knocks it down from distance. 12 points for him.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's the teardrop. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Launches it from deep. White can't hit.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Derek White getting it done for Boston. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Now here's White. Easton with some nice D. The Rockets trail. Here's Shepard. Still no points. Pass to Easton. Here's Shepard. The three is up. That one doesn't drop.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Sinks the tray.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson in the post. Can't cash it in from close range. Boston leading by 5. Tatum with it. Guarded by Smith. A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. Pass to Easton. There's the three. Excellent D there from Hauser. Here's Tatum. High post Boucher. Right side Tatum. Pulls it in from the elbow. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Pass to Smith to win the run. Driving inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Now here's White. Got a piece of it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Thompson outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, Basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Smith. The Celtics making their last shot. And another basket for Houston.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Right side Pritchard. Here's White. Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Houston substitution.
Here's Tatum. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. White for 3. Fires in the triple. White got 15 points.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
It's Şengün, high post. Count the basket.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. Over White. Durant, no good. Boston leading by 6. Pass to Tatum. There's a screen. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away, Kevin Durant pulls it in.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle. You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
From deep three-point land. First shot won't go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Houston. Pass to Hauser. Outside White. Shoots over Thompson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Nolius Tatum.
Van Vliet outside.
Anthony Simon.
Outside Finney-Smith. Houston working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. Queta pulls it in. Boston leading by 4. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. Back to Van Vliet. The rebound, Celtics.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Thompson with a steal. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 5. Pass to Brown. Back to Simons. Here's Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Tatum draws the double. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So both teams changing it up here. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Şengün. And there's the rejection.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Simon's shot is good. Simon's got 8.
This close end, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Van Vliet misses. Boston leading by 7. Now Simons. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Hauser. It's rebounded by Şengün. To snap the cold streak. Deflected.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Pritchard, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Durant with it. Now guarded by Simons. Releases from 15. Off the left rim and out. So it's Boston now. Rockets with a rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Now here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. There's the triple. And it's Simons missing.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Pass to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
There's Simons with a 3. Okogie pulls down the board.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Here's Finney-Smith. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simons outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Durant on the move. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And it's now just a 1-point Celtic lead. Simons with it. Give him 8. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Now here's Simons. Kick out to Brown. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Eason. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Durant. And the shot goes. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
And it's Simons missing.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Brian?
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. Smith outside. Boston pulls it in. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's White. White coming through.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
They double him with White. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Durant inside. What a throwdown from KD.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Simons left side. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith right side. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Puts up a 3. Up again. Pass to Şengün. And here's Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Keita pulls it in.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
White for 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Here's Van Vliet. And he hits it to tie the game. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Well, just high-quality transition opportunity right there from Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so reliable to make the plays necessary in transition.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Şengün. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by White. Pass to Keita. On the wing, Simons. Here's Keita. The kick to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Şengün. The kick to Durant. For the lead. Boston pulls it in.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Simons outside. Pass to Brown. Simons outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Now here's Durant. This one for 3. KD! What else would you expect?
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Outside Tatum. Simons outside. The kick out to White. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Right wing. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the layup. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Here's Simons. Up and in on the layup. Simons got 13.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Screen by Capella. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Sam Hauser. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Back to Van Vliet. For three, Smith. Hauser grabs the board. Boston trailing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Capella. Uses the glass on the layup. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Simons. Following the score by Houston. Can't connect from 14. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You're gonna dance like everyone's watching. Let's see. Get down.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Celtics. And it's good from the elbow. Simons got 7 points for the quarter.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Smith. Boston pulls it in. And here's Simons. For the tie. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And it's now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Durant with it. Guarded by Hauser. Smith outside. That three's off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Simons. He's got 15 for the lead. The shot no good. Pass to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 17. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
The Celtics with the lead. Brown with it. Van Vliet covering. And here's Simons outside. Another miss by Simons.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Back to Van Vliet. Good. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you are a small guard like Fred Van Vliet, that floater game is an absolute must. What pretty touch.
And here's Simons outside. Thompson pulls it in. Excellent D there from Hauser. Outside Pritchard. Three-pointer. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Van Vliet. Screen by Capella. Throws it up high. And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
There's Simons with a three. Smith with the rebound.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. Durant with it. Now guarded by Brown. An open look for Durant. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now it's a 5-point Rocket lead. Simons outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Şengün. Tries to break his ice. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Shepherd. Tatum with a steal. Hauser outside. Outside Tatum. Here's White. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Hauser outside. Pass to Tatum. Boucher, left side. 6 to shoot. Boucher on the screen. Here's White. Again, the miss by Boston. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass to Okogie. Now Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. The three is up. The Rockets with another miss. Celtics trail by 4. White for three. And it's White again missing. Pass to Okogie. To the inside. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Şengün. Back to Finney-Smith. The deep three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside White. 4-3. And it's White again missing.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And here's Shepard for three. No luck on that one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Here's Şengün. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Pritchard, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Okogie. Launches a three. Buries it from three. And now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch-and-shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
The kick out to White. The three. Tatum with a screen. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
And Houston will go for a different look here.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now White. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Houston ball.
Durant with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Offensive phase now on the court is your punch squad. And wow, let's roll it over here. Okay, then. Who needs a free defense? Get on your feet.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Thanks for that, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum. Simons outside. Will it go? It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Simons. Outside White. It's rebounded by Şengün.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
White with the steal. Simons left side. Fires from deep. Back to Tatum. White on the wing. Here's Simons. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Simons got 19 points. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Shoots over Brown. Durant, no good. Celtics trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Out to Simons. And here's Tatum. Back to White. With the floater. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Brown with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
And using that speed right there, it's what makes Simons hard to stop in transition.
Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. Jabari Smith knocks down the trifecta.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Now Simons. Tatum. White outside. Another chance. Durant there for the rebound. Houston leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tatum with a steal. Hauser with it. Durant covering. And there's a minute 45 left to the fourth. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Durant draws the double. Here's Thompson. Now here's Simons. He launches. Oh, no good. Now Durant. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Outside Simons. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.